Howdy partners, it's your friendly cowboy Tony here, and welcome back to another TTBurger game review. And you're probably wondering, Tony, why are you wearing this cool fancy cowboy hat and stuff? Well, today we're going to be reviewing a cowboy shooter, a western cowboy action game and stuff, and let's talk a little bit about these. I've played a couple of these. I mean, I didn't play that many cowboy western shooters and stuff like that, western action games. But I have to say my two favorites are Red Dead Revolver by Rockstar, which was a third-person action game, which pretty much started the Red Dead Redemption series, which I like Red Dead Revolver better, so just saying. And Dark Watch, which was a first-person western shooter, which I already reviewed for the PS2, so check that review out. And today, though, we're going to be looking at a bad western theme game, which is so bad that the company behind it, Blue Omega, went down the dumps because of this. And let's see here, what game can we be talking about here? Well, we got Damnation here on the PS3 and Xbox 360 and PC. Now, when I first heard of this game, I literally thought, okay, maybe just the critics are being too harsh on it because it's not like Halo or something like that, because you know how the critics are. They tend to bash stuff that isn't a certain game that they like and stuff. And I did see a lot of bad reviews, but when I got the game, I was completely shocked that the critics were right, and the critics were right big time, because this game is a load of bullcrap, load of bullshit that it caused the company Blue Omega to go bankrupt. And it pretty much ran out of business because of it. And there's so much wrong here. In fact, I didn't even finish the game. This game was so boring, it really almost put me to sleep that I had to stop playing. But if you played this game, you would feel the same way. So what is Damnation? Well, it's a third-person action western style shooter with platform elements, stuff like that, and it doesn't work at all. There's so many problems with this game, so many bugs, so many glitches and stuff like that we have a lot to talk about here, so let's get started. Now in Damnation you play as Rourke. I forget I think Harrison Rourke or Hamilton Rourke or whatever his name is, and he's trying to find his girlfriend to see if she's still alive and stuff like that while doing some odd jobs for a couple people I don't even remember the name of. The story is very forgettable that you're not even gonna care for it. I sure as hell didn't care about it because the story went nowhere. First it just goes, okay, we gotta kill some people. Okay, you must follow your commander, boss, whatever. Then you gotta go here, then you gotta go there. It's like it just jumps all over the place and just doesn't work at all. It's one of the worst storyline lines ever in a video game. And when I mean bad, it's bad to where you can't even follow it. Now for graphics, what does this game look like? Does this look like a game released in 2009? No. This looks like a PlayStation 2 game at launch. And those games look better than this. Hell, Red Dead Revolver and Dark Watch came out for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox and stuff like that, and they look 10 times better than this. I mean, sure, the lighting may look okay and stuff like that, but the lighting makes everything all shiny and stuff like that, and it just makes the game look bad. And also though, there are some frame rate issues here and there that I've noticed too during gameplay and stuff. And yet, it seems like this game mainly they tried to focus on flashy cutscenes and flashy graphic effects in the cutscenes instead of the actual game itself, and the cutscenes just look drab. The character models look a little bit better, but not by much. I mean, look at the faces. There's the faces look totally last gen. I mean, they do move pretty well, but the way their faces look and stuff like that, the animations on the faces look awful and stuff. I mean, look at these character models. They look terrible. It's almost like taking an HD remaster of a game and just shining it all up and stuff, and HD resing it up. That's what it looks like. It just looks bad. And I really can't understand anything else about the graphics. The fact that the graphics suck. I mean, even the backgrounds suck too. I mean, look all bland and dead. But for sound is just terrible. The voice acting is so bad that it makes a grade school musical have better acting than this. Hell, I mean, I saw some middle school plays when I was in middle school and stuff, and the acting was 10 times better than this. The acting, they try way too hard to have westernized accents here, and it just flops badly. It's like, Rourke, go here now. I got you covered, buddy. Oh, don't worry, I got you covered now. Don't you worry, I'm here now. I must find her. And I was like, Get better acting skills! Why the heck can't you go into the game and act like you don't care and act like you're phoning your lines in? Jeez, phone it up more, why don't you? Yeah, that's so awesome! Yay! And the music, you can't even really pay attention to the music because the music doesn't come in really loud. But when I heard and I got to listen to some of the music, it sounds like generic action movie music. That sounds like it could have done better, could have been used in other better games and stuff like that. They could have done better. Hell, those John Wayne movies movies that came out in like the 60s, stuff like that, had much better sounding music than this. This is just an embarrassment. It's like they didn't even care at all. They're trying to rush this. They're trying to rush this out for the summertime, and boy, sure looks like they did. Now for gameplay here, gameplay is a total joke. And when I mean a joke, it's a joke. First off, to shoot and aim your weapon, you don't use the L1 and R1 button like how you do in most third-person action games. You use the L2 and the R2 buttons to shoot, and you're gonna get confused because I'm so used to using the L1 and R1 buttons to aim and stuff. Instead, R1 uses the lever, activates the lever and stuff like that. And yet, I can't tell you how many times I mistook the L1 and R1 buttons as the aim and shoot buttons. And you can't really blame me if you're used to those type of buttons and stuff in other third-person action games. And not only that, to reload your gun, you have to press in the left analog stick, the L3 button. You press in the L3 button. Who does that? What game makes you press in the L3 button to load? What game does that? Tell me! You know what game does that? No game! Except for this one! Okay, I apologize there, but still, it's annoying. And also, you can't roll. There's no roll move at all. You mean, a lot of third-person action games allow you to roll. But you know what? You can't roll. All you can do is duck. And the enemy AI is very unbalanced. Most of the time, they just stand there waiting to get shot. And other times, they'll just shoot you blindly and succeed without even looking. They'll shoot they'll shoot you non-stop. It's like, most of the time, the AI is super easy, but other times, they'll always get that winning shot. And the hit detection is really bad. You could be aiming at the enemy, clear as day, and it won't even shoot him. I mean, I can understand with the shotgun is short distance and stuff like that, but you're telling me that even when I'm aiming properly, the enemy will not die. This is so unfairly unbalanced and unfairly rushed and stuff. I mean, they could have took more time to iron the bugs out. And there are also parts you can ride a motorcycle. And this part seemed cool at first until I realized that it's pretty much the motorcycle handles like it's on ice and like a floating motorboat on ice. It moves way too fast. The turning is too loose, and the whole thing feels loose. And I didn't even get far in this game. I stopped after like 2 hours or so because the game was so boring. It was putting me to sleep. There was nothing to do with it. Just go from point A to point B, and that's basically it. And also, I got to mention, when you hold down the L1 button, it gives you this like sensor to show you where the enemies are and stuff. And I'll admit that it's cool, but it's just you can't. It's like you hold it, just wastes time, and you can get shot because you're out in the open trying to hold this button down, and it just doesn't work in the end. So this game is just, I could have had so much more coming to it. I really wanted to like this game, but they rushed it out the door to get it in for the summertime and stuff. It seems like, and it sure shows too. I mean, whoever was behind this game should definitely be ashamed of themselves because this is just a disgrace to third-person shooters, third-person action games, and to like Western-style cowboy games and stuff. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. My final rating, it goes like this. Stay away from this game. It's awful, it's pathetic, and it's not even worth it at all. And oh, I forgot to mention one other thing here. In order to swap weapons, you have to hold down a button, one like left, right, or down on the D-pad to swap one of your weapons for a different weapon. Why not just pick up a weapon using by pressing the button, or just like pressing X to swap your weapons like that, and then there you go, or that? I mean, That just seems kind of strange if you ask me. And like, aside from that though, there's not much else. I mean, what's my final rating? Don't even play this game. It's terrible. You're better off playing games like Red Dead Revolver, Dark Watch, or even Red Dead Redemption, a game that I didn't really care for that much. Yeah, I know, I didn't really like Red Dead Redemption that much, so sue me. But like, those games are better than this. This game had a lot of potential going for it, but it was rushed out the door. Bad voice acting, bad graphics, poor, boring gameplay that'll put you to sleep, and just unbalanced AI and stuff like that. This game is just terrible. You don't want to play this game. So what will I be giving this game? Well, it has nothing going for it. It's terrible, nothing going for it at all. This game gets a big goose egg out of 10. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day, and yeehaw!